The phone vibrated on the kitchen counter. It was cutting through the silence like a blade. I froze, my hand halfway to the coffee pot, the burnt smell of toast stick in the air. Her name glowed on the screen. Elena, my wife, the same woman who'd texted yesterday that her work trip was extended another week. My thumb hovered over the decline button, a sick heat crawling up my chest. She hadn't called in days, not since that curt message about client meetings in Chicago. Now, at 6:47 a.m., her name pulsed like a warning. I answered, my voice tight. "Elena, what's wrong?" Her breath hitched, a raw, trembling sound that made my skin prickle. "Marco, God, I saw your email. The attorney. Please don't do this. I can explain." Her words tumbled out, desperate, cracking like thin ice. My stomach lurched. The email. I'd sent it last night, a cold, calculated message to my attorney after finding the hotel receipt in her coat pocket. A receipt for two, dated 3 nights ago, in a city she swore she'd never visited. The morning light slanted through the blinds, painting jagged stripes across the hardwood. I sat at the dining table. The receipt crumpled in my fist, its edges biting into my palm. Elena's voice still echoed in my head. Her call cut short when I muttered, "Explain when you're home," and hung up. The house felt too big, too quiet, the kind of quiet that amplifies every creak, every whisper of doubt. Our wedding photo hung on the wall, her smile radiant, mine trusting. I wanted to smash it. It had started 2 weeks ago. She'd been distant, her laughter thinner, her eyes darting away when I asked about her day. "Work's intense," she'd said, fingers twisting the hem of her blouse. I believed her. I always believed her. Elena, the marketing executive who could charm a room, who made me feel like the luckiest man alive. But then came the late nights, the locked phone, the perfume I didn't recognize clinging to her scarf. Small things, easy to dismiss, until they weren't. The receipt was the first hard proof. Tucked in her winter coat. Forgotten. A boutique hotel in Seattle, not Chicago. 2 glasses of wine. A late checkout. A king bed. My mind spun excuses. She was with a colleague, a client, a friend. It was a mistake. But the dates matched her trip. I called the hotel, my voice steady despite the tremor in my hands. "Can you confirm a guest named Elena Harper?" The clerk hesitated. She checked in with a man. "I can't give more details." A man. The words hit like a punch, stealing my breath. I paced the living room, bare feet brushing the rug's rough fibers. My phone buzzed again. A text from Elena. Asterisk, I'm booking a flight home. "Please, let's talk." Asterisk. I didn't reply. Instead, I opened my laptop. The email to my attorney glared back at me. Asterisk, I want to know my options. She's cheating. Asterisk. I hadn't sent it to hurt her, only to make the betrayal real. But she'd seen it. I'd forgotten her laptop was synced to mine. My carelessness had forced her hand. The doorbell rang, sharp and jarring. I flinched, too early for visitors. Through the peephole, I saw my brother Tom, his face tight with worry. "You okay?" he asked as I opened the door. I nodded mutely, handing him the receipt. His jaw tightened as he read it. "Jesus, Mark, did you confront her?" I nodded again. My throat was too tight to speak. He sank onto the couch, rubbing his temples. "What's her story?" "She says she can explain." I muttered, "She's coming home." Tom leaned forward, voice low. "You don't have to decide anything now, but don't let her spin you. You deserve the truth." The truth. I wanted it and dreaded it. Part of me still hoped it was a misunderstanding. That Elena, my Elena, hadn't destroyed us. But the receipt, the panic in her voice, the man at the hotel, they all fit together, forming a picture I couldn't unsee. Elena arrived that evening, her suitcase rattling over the threshold. The house smelled of rain and regret, the storm outside mirroring the one inside me. She looked smaller, her hair damp, eyes red-rimmed. "Mark," she whispered, reaching for me. I stepped back, my hands clenched. "Tell me," I said, my voice like a blade. "Who is he?" She sank into a chair, fingers twisting together. It's not what you think, she started, voice trembling. His name's David, a client. We got close. Too close. But it wasn't physical. I swear. My laugh came sharp and humorless. A king bed, 2 glasses of wine. You expect me to believe that. Her eyes filled with tears, but behind them, guilt flickered. It was a mistake. We talked. We drank. We kissed once. I stopped it. I knew it was wrong. Wrong. I spat. You lied to me. For weeks. My voice cracked under the weight of it all. I wanted to scream. To forgive her. To hold her. But I stood frozen, the distance between us wide as a canyon. I love you, Mark, she whispered. I was confused, lost. David listened when I felt invisible. But I chose you. I always will. Her words cut deep in the receipt. Invisible. I'd given her everything, my trust, my future, and she'd turned to someone else. Why didn't you tell me? I asked, barely a whisper. Why him? She sobbed, shoulders shaking. I was scared. Scared you'd stop loving me if you knew I was struggling. I wanted to believe her. God, I did. But the trust we'd built over years was rubble now. Each lie another brick I couldn't unstack. I need time, I said finally, turning away. I can't do this tonight. That night, I lay in our bed, her side empty, the sheets cold. My phone buzzed. A text from the guest room. Asterisk, I'll do anything to fix this. Please don't give up on us. Asterisk. I stared at the words, my heart a battlefield of love and rage. Then I saw it. An unread email buried in my inbox. The subject line, I'm sorry. It was from David. Mark, it began. Asterisk, I crossed the line with Elena. It was my fault, not hers. I pursued her knowing she was married. She ended it before it went too far. I'm leaving the country. You won't hear from me again. Asterisk. Attached was a photo. Elena and David at a bar. Her hand on his arm. Her smile soft but hesitant. The timestamp. 3 nights ago. She'd told the truth, at least part of it. But the photo burned. A moment of intimacy she'd never shared with me. I didn't know if I could forgive her, or if love could survive this fracture. But as the rain hammered the windows, I realized the real betrayal wasn't a kiss. It was her silence, her choice to hide her pain from me, and mine for not seeing it sooner.